Hello everyone, let's look at Leetcode question 20, valid parentheses. In this question, we're given an input string S containing the characters open and close, parentheses, braces, and brackets, and we have to determine if the input string is valid. The input string is valid if the three conditions are met, which are that the open brackets must be closed by the same type of brackets, open brackets must be closed in the correct order, every closed bracket has a corresponding open bracket of the same type. Okay, so before going to the examples, let's look at the constraints. So the length of the string input S is somewhere between 1 to 10,000 characters long, and it consists only of the characters, the parentheses, brackets, and braces. Okay, for the examples. Here we have the three conditions reiterated with the constraints. In the first example, we have S equals open close parentheses. This is true, same type, in correct order. Next, S equals open close of the three types parentheses. This is true as it's in the correct ordering and the same type. S equals open parentheses close bracket. This is false. It's not in the correct ordering and not the same type. S equals this, open, 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 close, close, closed. It's in the correct order and type. As you can see, one corresponds to the other in the correct order. So how would we solve this problem? To solve this problem, we need to create an empty stack. This stack will contain only closed parentheses, braces, and brackets, and they will correspond to the input value S. So in this string example, we have an open parentheses as the first character. Therefore, we add to the top of the stack a closed parentheses. The next character is an open bracket, so we add a closed bracket. Another character is an open bracket, so another closed bracket. As you can see, next is a closed bracket. There's no longer an open character. In this case, we check if this closed character is equal to the top of the stack. If it is, we pop off that value and move on to the next character, which is what we did here. The next character is a closing brace, and this character is not equal to the top of the stack, which is a closed bracket. Therefore, we return false. As you could start to see, we return true if the stack is empty at the end. In this example, we have input S equals open, 4 characters, so we add their closed characters to the stack, close parentheses, brackets, and brace. However, the condition that their corresponding closed character is not being met, so we have to return the condition not stack at the end of the code. This checks if the stack is empty. If it is empty, return true. If it's not, return false. So in this example, we have the input string S, open, open, and 3 closed characters. The first 2 we add to the stack as closed, so open parentheses, close parentheses to the top of the stack, open bracket, close bracket. The next character is a closing bracket, so we check it with the top of the stack. It satisfies the conditions of the same type and order, so we pop it off. Next, for the close parentheses, it's equal, also satisfies the conditions. And then finally, we have a closing brace. We're still in the loop of all the characters, and the stack is empty, so we add a condition, if not stack, return false. Let's look at the code. First thing we want to do is define an empty stack. Then we can loop through every character in the string S. If the character is equal to some type of opening character, so basically in parentheses, bracket, or brace, we add to the stack its corresponding closed character. Next, we check if there's nothing in the stack or if the character at the top of the stack is equal to the character we're looping through. This checks if the condition that the same ordering of characters and type is being met. If it's not, we return false. And finally, if the stack is empty, this means all conditions have been met. So let's check. Nice, the code works. And now for the time complexity of this code, it is O of n, because it performs constant time in operations such as appending to the stack or popping it from the stack. So the overall time complexity is O(n), where the n is the length of the input string. And the space complexity is O of 1. Thank you for watching.